Anyway, here goes. It's not a very big deal definition. Consciousness consists of all of those states of feeling or sentience or awareness. It is a set of processes that begin when you wake from a dreamless sleep, and it continues all day until you go to sleep again or drop dead or go into a coma or otherwise become, as we would say, unconscious.
In 1637, René Descartes would be one of the first philosophers to introduce the concept of consciousness to the world. In his book, Discourse on Method, he argues that he can doubt the existence of the material world, but cannot doubt the existence of himself as a thinking being, thus declaring the distinction between the mind and the body in philosophy. Years later, Immanuel Kant starts a new revolution and initiates the separation of the study of the mind, the subject matter of philosophy, and the study of nature, the subject matter of science. He also concludes that there could never be knowledge of the world as it is, independent of consciousness. Husserl, on the other hand, thought that people lost awareness of consciousness, which has been emptied of its meaning due to the level of conceptualization and the abstraction they have come to. He called for the reinvention of epoch, the suspension of judgment when dealing with phenomenology of the mind. The question of consciousness was, and still is, one of the most interesting problems in philosophy. From the modern period to the postmodern era, and from philosophy itself to psychology, there has never been a more complex and provocative issue than this one.